All this was not long ago a laterite hillock. We owe this forest to one man's determination years ago to choose the less travelled road. The 60-year-old Abdul Karim's forest is man-made, which he created single-handed at Parappa in Puliyamkulam village, 30 kilometers from Neeleshwaram in Kasaragod district. First he bought 5 acres in 1977. Then it was just a rocky wasteland. There was a trickle of water from the lone well. Now it is lush forest with trees and vines growing wild. Karim had been to the Gulf, used to run a successful placement service for Keralites aspiring for Gulf job. What struck him during a Gulf visit was the massive greening in the UAE. Back home, Karim began planting saplings of wild trees on the 5 acres. The first 3 attempts failed, but Karim bought another 27 acres from owners only too willing to dispose of the unproductive land. He dug up rainwater catchment pits and built up contour ridges on the sloppy rocks to check rainwater runoff. By 1984, the results started showing. As the trees grew, water level in the wells in the area began to rise. Encouraged by this, he dug a pond and also placed tiny pots to attract birds. Birds came in flocks and discharged all manner of seeds. Karim chose very few plants, they all came their own. Botanists have listed about 300 varieties of trees, herbs, shrubs, creepers, climbers and rare fruits in the forest.
Last 21 years I am staying in my forest. How can water be produced by a forest? How can water be purified by a forest? How can we live without more disease in a forest? Another one, how can we live? So many subjects like that.
In 2005, Indian Oil Corporation saluted Karim with a full-page newspaper advertisement in its India-inspired series. 11 years ago, he built a modest house in the midst of the forest. Karim, who put his entire investment in the forest, heads a big family. He has 3 sons and 4 daughters. The sons and 2 daughters are married. There are critics who would disapprove of Karim's efforts to convert this into a partial forest resort. But Karim alone has to face the dilemma. He cannot fragment this forest and divide it among his 7 children. In Kasaragod, this is John Mary with camera person Anil Warrior for Real Estate Television.